to Cocktails and Lip Gloss. I'm Bekah.
And I'm Amy.
And today we're going to talk about the new kid on the block.
Of the subscription makeup boxes world.
Right. POPSUGAR, a pop culture-ish, beauty-ish, lady-centered website, has decided to join in the box game. And they have come up with the POPSUGAR Must Have Bag. So, I mean, it is a box, but technically it's a bag. It's a bag in a box.
It's a bag in a box.
It's not called box. It's called bag. It's the
that's true.
Yeah, it's the POPSUGAR Must Have Bag. So,
and it is $35.
Not cheap.
Not cheap,
in
but
the
it's
world
monthly,
of bags
right?
and boxes. It is monthly. It's straight up $35 a month. I think there are discounts if you want to like shoot for 3 or 12 in advance. The way these boxes are coming and going, there's no way I'm giving anyone that money in advance.
No,
there's no way.
Birchbox has my money in advance.
Oh, they do?
I do. I did the year. But
big spender!
Well, I want here because
explain that.
I had gotten 2 months and I loved it.
And
I wanted to buy something and you get points, and so I went ahead and did the whole year, and then I got all those points.
So basically, you spent all your money in advance to buy things you didn't need in the first place.
Right.
Yes.
It worked out great.
That's how they get you.
I'm happy.
I've fallen for worse.
Oh, but I'm also happy. Like I don't think they're gonna disappoint me.
They're not gonna go out of business and keep your money. I mean, like clearly,
right?
They're doing fine.
They're around.
POPSUGAR, on the other hand, again, brand new to the concept. So let's see, for our $35, it does appear we got the exact same box. I believe all of the boxes are the same.
I think all of them are the same.
Including the colors.
Too, this is not supposed to be just beauty stuff. It's also supposed to be
lifestyle.
Home and lifestyle and fitness. But this one was pretty much beauty, which is fine.
Possibly on purpose as a theme. We're not quite sure. Their website's a little cryptic.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's
start.
Open the phone. Where do you want to start? What do you want to start with?
So this is probably my favorite thing, which was two Ilia. I don't know the brand. I'm not familiar with it. It's a tinted,
I was like, yeah, you do. They're called
Ilia.
Now
I know. But I'm not familiar with Ilia. It's a tinted lip conditioner, and one's a lipstick. And they're pretty colors. Like, one's kind of a pinky, which may not show up on everybody. And one is more of a red.
But not bright. I'm wearing it right now.
Yeah. And it's kind of one of those things where it's buildable color. So you can do one layer, it's sheer, you do another...
You really read the packaging. I just smeared it all over the place. And I was like, look,
pretty. Pretty lipstick. And it is pretty. And these are kind of organic and blah and blah. You know, they're nice. And I can't remember the retail.
I think it was high. It was like 20.
Price, but it was maybe 20. Yeah, I think even more than 20.
Yeah,
and
I enjoy these. I will wear both.
Totally wear them. And they're they remind me of the Fresh Sugar lip treatments,
which did not come in the box. She's just using it as an example. This did not
come in the box, but it's similar to this. I feel like where it's got the metal, it's got the aluminum container. Oh, yeah. It's kind of all natural ingredients. So, and I feel like the quality is similar to that too. It's very nice.
I'm liking my lip conditioning, lip color stuff right now.
Me too. I'm very happy with that.
I was very excited, being I'm a sort of a nail fiend. I was very psyched to get polish from RGB, 2 colors. One is called Minty, and it's a very sort of dusty light green.
I like it.
And one called Doll, which is a totally beige neutral
nice
color.
Nude.
Very wearable, even for someone who is already beige like myself. I could wear this.
Yeah.
And they're good polishes. These are really decent polishes.
And they're the like 3 free. Like they have no formaldehyde, toluene, or DPBP. 3 free. People who care about that know that.
people who care know how to pronounce it.
Who care about that kind of thing know what those things are. But it's so they're more not an all natural polish.
But free of the extraordinarily toxic stuff that makes nail polish smell like French fried death. So I was totally pleased. I already have a color very similar to this. I have many colors similar to this, but these are very wearable. These will get used by May.
Me too.
Very exciting.
Me too. Yes. And you had said that was a brand you wanted to try.
It was a brand I wanted to try. And it's a very good formula. I mean, this is one coat. It goes on it's pretty thick. I mean, this is not something you can this is not buildable layers. No. This is like opaqueness right off the bat.
That's so nice. I don't like to do
and
more
there's
than
no top
2
coat
coats.
on that.
That's very nice.
So if you really wanted to just paint and leave, you could, cutting around on that.
I don't like having to do any more than 2 coats. Makes me sad.
We wouldn't want you to be sad.
I know. And then what do we got? We got a raspberry body scrub.
Raspberry gelée. Sorry, it's called gelée on the package. Thank you.
And the brand is Body Drench and a pomegranate lotion.
What?
Let me smell it. I didn't open mine yet.
You didn't?
No.
Okay.
Because I don't think I'm going to use it. I think I'm going to give mine away. It is very gelatinous.
Is it? It's alive.
That makes me think of like a special effects thing on a movie set. And then his brains pouring out. Let's use some of the raspberry gelée.
Yeah. It's very sweet.
It's very sweet. I think my niece would like it.
How old is your niece?
8.
8.
Yeah.
That's
I think, people who like strawberry bubble bath would like that.
I will use this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll use it till it's gone. It's not like the smell is going to linger. It's a body scrub.
It's not offensive. It's just very sweet.
Well, and I have to say, it's not very scrubby.
It doesn't look very scrubby. I mean, it really looks like... It looks like something you could eat.
Don't leave it out on your kitchen counter because
someone will put that on top of ice cream.
Toast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not good. And this is also kind of very sweet. Mm-hmm. I don't really care for it.
What, the lotion?
And I just don't use a lot of lotion.
It's made by the same company.
It is made by the same company.
Body Drench.
We live in the tropics.
I'm already pretty drenched.
I don't need lotion.
We don't need to be more dewy.
But and I feel like this, to me, you said it's not, but it seems to me like a drugstore brand. Like, this looks like something you'd pick up in Walgreens. But I'm not upset by getting this. I'm not particularly thrilled, but I don't feel like it was a bad thing to include.
No. But it certainly was not the main event object. It was the biggest one, but it was not the one that made me go like, I love my bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last but not least, the object so many beauty box receivers hate to get, granola. I don't mind.
Which is not even really, I gotta say, like, that's not really granola.
No, this is like nuts glued together by sugar. And
it seems to be a new thing. I'm excited to try these.
Oh, you haven't ever had them before?
No, well, and it's nuts and spices. Mm-hmm. It's not just nuts glued together with honey. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, they actually use ginger.
Right.
And that's exciting. And this one's vanilla. So not super exciting. I don't see no cardamom or anything.
But it's not like I'm not going to eat them.
I'll eat them.
I will totally eat these. And then, of course, it being the must-have bag, it came in a bag. It came in a really cute...
I like the bag.
Very heavyweight canvas tote bag that says POPSUGAR Summer 2012.
And that's kind of all 70s and whatnot. That's cute.
It's very retro and very cute. And really, a very heavy bag. My favorite part, flat bottom.
I like the zipper.
And you like the zipper.
It's got a zipper top.
Mm-hmm. And a mini pocket for your phone.
See, it closes. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Which is a really nice feature in tote bag. I will totally use this for work or for groceries or something.
I'm very interested to see, and I will say, I think I'm going to keep getting this bag for at least one more time. Mm-hmm. I'd like to see more of a variety of stuff. I don't want to just get
not me.
You're like, send me 2 lipsticks and 2 nail polishes every month.
If you're listening, POPSUGAR, just keep sending me lipstick and nail polish. No, I know what you mean. Some friends of ours and people we know, and also people amongst the web
world,
a little complaining about the POPSUGAR bag for the reason of a lack of diversity.
And I think one thing was that there was only, 4 brands if you count the kind. I'm kind of not counting that. But 3 kind of beauty brands, 2 items from each brand. And they're kind of saying that it's a sample box. They want to sample a lot of different brands, a lot of different things.
I'm not bothered by that.
I'm not either.
Don't mind at all getting to, I don't think that's a failing of the box.
Me either.
I do think that this seems like a throwaway. Not because
it's bad.
Not because it's bad, but because it's, I don't know. I just don't know what to think of this. Like, I do kind of feel that maybe this was not originally part of the plan. Mm-hmm. And if it was, then why are there 2 of everything else?
Yeah.
Something's not right, and
it is the first one.
It's the first one, and we talked about this over pancakes.
Pancakes.
Yeah. Oh, Sorry. That originally the website said, for your $35, you're going to get $150 worth of full-size product. Now, I am a grown woman who does not expect something for nothing. Never in a million years did I think that was actually going to be true. So I was not bothered when, going back to the website later, it said 100 instead of 150.
I was, because I'll tell you, I'm still a grown lady, but when you tell me it's going to be worth 150, I think, it might be really worth 100. And so then when you renege and say it's worth 100, I'm like, this might be only worth $50, and I'm spending $35 on it.
But not 50, and this is why I'm not bothered by that, is either way, you got more for your money than you would have expected, plus you get the extra added bonus of the surprise.
But a $15, like a value bonus of $15, to me is not worth it for items I did not pick. Because I have these nail polishes already, I wouldn't have chosen them. I'm fine with them. I won't use these. I would not have bought. Like I could have. My thing is, I could have taken $35 into Target and come out with stuff. I would probably be happier.
You mailed it to a stranger and let them pick you. So
right, and I'll try again. Hit or miss, but for me, that's a little bit of a miss. See, because if I get a bigger value, I have maybe more stuff to give away. Even that would make me happier. Like, I won't use it, but now I have little bonus Christmas presents for
people you didn't expect to come to your house.
Right.
Yeah. I do feel like the value to me is whether I will use it or not, truly. Mm-hmm. And I will use all of these things. I might not love this. I might take this to work and leave it in the nurse's station. Right. It will get used.
It will get used.
Probably by you.
Probably. I'll probably use it all up. I'll be in there.
We'll be in the nurse's station like, whoa, I am so soft. That would be terrible. But I just feel like for my $35, I am not disappointed by any means. Now, that's not to say I don't have concepts of how they could do better next time.
Right.
But I'm certainly not disappointed. I opened my box and all I could think was, wow, this box is $35 and I am so excited about using pretty much everything in it as opposed to my $21 that I spent on Glossy Box where I opened it and went, oh, look, samples that leaked and things that are colors that are bad.
Right.
Because
really not many people want orange lip gloss.
Nobody wants orange
lip gloss. Which is what
she
got in the Glossy Box.
But two really universal lipsticks, two reasonably trendy colors in a good polish brand.
In a good polish brand.
I'd rather have a good polish brand with a weird color because I'll just use it for polka dots and stuff.
Right.
I know these are not for everybody.
And these are smaller. Like, I think they're 0.4.
They're little.
Ounces and most.
They're probably the same as the juleps.
Full sizes, I think, are traditionally, I think the juleps are maybe 0.5 and traditional, like you buy full size ones are 1.
Oh, just 1?
I'm not sure, but
somewhere around here, I bet you've got a nail polish that can answer this question right now.
But I won't go get it.
Mystery solvers.
I know.
But no, I do think for that money I spent, I will certainly do it again.
I will try another one.
I am curious. I think our answers, the mystery will be solved about the duplicates and the weird raspberry jelly when we get the next one and each piece is a different brand that will solve that mystery. So
we'll say that was a weird bag.
Was a weird bag.
And I also think it'll be interesting to see how they progress with the bags. I like tote bags, and I will use a tote bag. It could be a shopping bag. I might use it as my work bag.
I don't need a tote bag a month.
I do not need a tote bag a month.
Please, PopSugar, do not make it tote bag of the month club.
No. And I know some people that I read online were kind of like, I wish it were I thought it would be a more fashionable bag. I thought it would be more of a purse kind of bag. For me, that might have been a harder thing to get right for a lot of people.
I'm glad they did not do that.
I kind of am too. And really, for the price, it's not going to be that good of a quality. It's not going to be real leather.
I'd rather have a decent canvas bag with more stuff in it than a more expensive pleather bag with less stuff in it. Yeah. I'm not signing up for the bag.
And that's weird and trendy, but odd and vinyl and I don't know.
I don't want that. I want more stuff in a bag.
Me too. And here's the thing, too, that I was thinking after pancake breakfast was there's a difference between being satisfied with a box or a bag and being excited and happy with a box or a bag. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm satisfied with this. I feel like they did okay.
But I'm happy of this bag.
I'm not happy with this bag.
Really?
Nope. No. I'm satisfied, but I'm not happy of it.
And I mean, again, maybe it's because I've been so burned by little subscription sample boxes in the past that I just went completely ape when I saw 2 whole nail polishes and 2 whole lipsticks in colors I can wear. I mean, that made my head explode. This is the value of the bag right here.
It is.
You know, granted, I would not have spent it, but that's part of the mistake we make when we spend our money this way.
Yeah.
But I don't regret it for a second. Do you regret?
I might have a slight amount of regret, but I don't, because part of
what's it doing?
And part of what and the way they get you, and the way that it was hard to cancel the Glossy Box subscription, is there's always the hope of what will be your next surprise. I mean, that's how they draw you in and get you too.
Glossy Box lost us so quickly.
They did. And a lot of that wasn't their products, even though it was starting to become the products.
It was the customer service.
But it was the customer service issues. And POPSUGAR, it seemed to be a really smooth and easy kind of sign-up process.
Yes, and very clear on the website.
The
only problem being
was the 150 to 100. And that did bother people, and it did bother me. I don't like that.
I'm just a better person.
No.
My heart is just bigger. I can forgive them.
My
$50 complete
doesn't need to be big to them. My heart's big to other people, but not bags.
Fair. I understand. So, even with your soupçon of regret, what would you give your POPSUGAR Must Have Bag? How many clinks?
I would give it, and that's out of 3. I want to give it like 1.5.
So you want to do it out of 4 to make it easier?
Yeah, let's give 2 out of 4.
When you say let's, you mean you.
I will give it 2 out of 4.
I will give
it... Clink. What do you give it? And I'll drink to that. What do you give it?
I won't give it 4 because I don't love the gelée because it creeps me out because it looks like brain. So I'll give it 3.
Yeah.
3 clinks.
3 clinks for POPSUGAR Must Have Bag, and we will see what next month brings.
Will bring.
Yes. Bye-bye.